hello there. It's been a while. So, this is a Bedrock world that I've been playing on my PlayStation 4. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a world tour while I talk you through what I like about this world, what I didn't, the things that I'm going to do differently because I'm going to be starting a new world in 1.20, and all that jazz. So one thing I really didn't like about this world is just the seed. Just the spawn. They're like 90% of the area within like a 500 block radius of spawn is islands separated by water, and it's all birch forest. I love birch, but not that much birch. So this seed, I've just found it kind of boring. I've tried to find certain biomes and I've had to go like thousands and thousands of blocks. And it's just, like, there's some cool areas, but nothing super inspiring. One of the things that I wanted to do in this world, and I might carry over into the next one, is try to make nether portals only in these ruined structures. Just because I think that's neat. And now all of this was a bit unnecessary. I think I was just trying to use up stone. But there's a soul sand valley over in that direction over there. And I was just getting blown up by ghasts all the time. This is the safe route, is what I call it. And it branches off to other things. This is the incredibly dangerous route, which is the one I made at first. I have this world in peaceful at the moment. I seem to switch between peaceful and easy. One of the things I've had an issue with is I just don't have a good reaction time because of everything that's gone on with my brain from my illness. So I found it frustrating having to like constantly go and get my equipment back up. And this spawn radius on Bedrock, at least for this PlayStation 4 edition, it's just odd. Like, I tried turning the radius all the way down, and then I guess because there's only a certain amount of space, I would just have like 3 ghasts spawning around me at all times in the nether, and it was so frustrating. I just could not handle it. And then when I had the spawn radius up high, it's not called spawn, it's like the simulation distance or whatever. I had an enderman come through this portal, and then I went through it, and because it took so long to load, the enderman killed me before I had a chance to do anything, and that is not a good gameplay experience. As you can see, we have a couple villager houses. I always try to like make it seem like the villagers are like living in a place. Those are actually potato and carrot farms. And further down that way is just my general use farms. A little bit of everything. A semi-automatic tree farm that will capture all of the drops as the leaves decay. Automatic sheep farm. This is my house. I was really enjoying the crimson, the mangrove wood. Enchanting setup. Little bedroom. Balcony. And then in the roof I ended up having this weird space I decided to make into the little room that I haven't used yet. The problem I have with this house is I made it so compact that it's actually a bit difficult to like decorate and stuff because there's just not enough room. Storage area under here. Iron golems spawn. This is an iron farm. And they get pushed down to the end over there where they're burned. All my villagers. Mud. And then automatic sugarcane bamboo. Then I was just laying out the terracotta to see all the different designs of it. So I've had a thing with amethyst in this world where I just really enjoyed the sound. And that's something I'm going to kind of work on a little bit in my next world too, I think, is making the sounds interesting without the music. Because, you know, copyright if I'm making videos of it. Sheep of every color. A very, very inefficient mob farm. I mean, obviously, now that it's on peaceful, it's not going to spawn mobs. But even when I have it on other difficulties, it just doesn't work like I thought it would. That's my fault. I just didn't make a good design. That was kind of my own thing based on what I'd seen other people do. The iron farm empties here. That's my little pen with llamas, horses, doggies. And this village was actually why I settled in this area. As you can see, there's still birch forests. We're quite a ways away from spawn, but it's just birch forest everywhere. It drives me insane. Yeah, so this village, I made this house. This was my original storage house. I fixed the well, and I did, like, so much terraforming. That was... I'll show you this in a minute. This was my original house. But this village, like, I don't know why I settled here. This village was made so strangely. The center is actually chopped off by this cliff, so villagers kept pushing each other off and killing each other. So I had to do something, because that was just driving me insane. I've been playing with the copper, since I ended up with a whole lot of it, for a reason you'll see in just a few seconds. Yeah, I didn't like... I don't know, just don't... ended up not caring very much for this world. I've spent a lot of time in it, as you'll see in a minute. But just, it's not inspiring to me. Yeah, so I dug straight down. That was my original, like, little house in the cliff. And this is what it came down to, minus the lighting. This was just completely dark. It's a slime chunk, so the slimes always spawn. And it's just obnoxious. That mineshaft goes on forever. I just kind of gave up on it, honestly. There's so much. It's just too big. A little amethyst geode over here. And then the mineshaft, I have a little entrance up there that'll get me back into my house. So let me head over there. Yeah, up here in this mineshaft mess. It's so big. I spent so much time clearing it out. I still haven't even, like, gotten through everything. It's just enormous. Alright, and then this will take you back to my house. I create all sorts of, like, little pathways, because I have been just getting frustrated fighting mobs every time I wanted to, like, go places. So I ended up building underground like I always end up doing. And this way is to my original mine, which didn't work out very well. Just, like, nothing about this world has been working out, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm not appreciating it enough for what it is, but yeah, so my house is over there. And this, I dug down, it ended up being the water cavern. And I just made a stairway all the way down. For no real reason, I was just trying to find things. And then a little water elevator for both myself and then my items. But yeah, let's go get a good vantage point, and we'll finish this little catch-up of my Bedrock world. Here's the plan going forward. I'm not going to work on continuing my series I had going on, like the Mine Colony series. That's the primary one. I'm just not physically well enough to keep doing it the way I was doing it. Just putting so much effort in. I have to be laying down a lot of the time for my neurology symptoms to kind of even out. So I can't sit up for a long time at my computer. I can play on this as much as I want, which is what I've been doing. Which is how all this has happened. But there's some things I want to change that I can't. The reason I can't is because they involve enabling cheats. Or what Minecraft considers cheats. Things like setting the world spawn. And you can cheat, definitely with the cheats, but I won't like set the world spawn. I kind of want to play around with command blocks a little bit. And I want to save this world for advancements. So I'm just going to start a new world when 1.20 comes out all the way. I'm going to explore some of the new stuff. I'd love to check out some of the ruins that are going to be added with the archaeology system. And yeah, I'll bring you through that one. And this is going to kind of remain my private world. If anyone's super interested in seeing everything I have going on here, let me know. But you're probably not going to see this world again, honestly. This is for me. This is my little playground. As silly as it is, as much as I don't like it, I've been spending a lot of time here. So I'm going to keep coming back, working on advancements, working on finishing some projects, because as you can see I didn't finish the road there. Just put my head to here we go. There we go. Yep, never mind. Just ignore that. But yeah, I will see you again soon. Once 1.20 releases, expect me to start releasing videos much more frequently than I have been. I've just been in this spot of wanting everything to be perfect when it can't be, especially not with my limitations at the moment. So, things are going to be as good as they get because I just want to release videos. I like sharing my little worlds and what I'm doing in them. So you're going to see a whole lot more of me. Hopefully. Assuming my health cooperates for a little while. But until then, stay beautiful. I'll see you next time. Bye.